Jonas Atatus and Dum Super Boys, welcome back to the Super Championship in 2025. We move on to round 5 here in the United States of America, heading to the Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta. How about that? GR3 cars around here today, so it'll be very, very interesting to see how people get on. It's generally quite a good track, good racers track. It's enjoyable for most drivers. So it'll be interesting to see how we get on today. Let's not delay this any further. Let's get going. I hope I set that up right. Okay, 1 of 16. Hello, Julian. Your home race today, folk. It's a home race today for Julian, folks. Let me just see now. Lovely. Distinct Icon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Matt Alonso, welcome. What is going on with this thing? Top fans. Oh, right, okay. It's not showing membership. It's not showing the membership things, which is quite annoying. Top fans. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to do. That must be a new feature. I'd prefer if it showed. The emojis, but apparently not. That's not how it works. Icon is not the #1 viewer though, which is interesting. Matt Alonso is. He has 75 XP. I'm not sure how XP is gained. Hello, Jorben. Hello, Matt Alonso, Deep Moon. Julian, how are we all getting on, folks? Top fans. That's kind of weird. Kind of very weird. Oh, every comment is 2 XP. Interesting. I see. Again, I'm not really liking the fact that it's taken away the emojis for the memberships, but there has to be a way to change that. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that. Let me just get Spiders to check and see does it pop up on phone. Maybe it pops up on phone. Can you see the images on phone? No. That's really quite annoying. That's really quite fucking annoying. They've taken away the membership emojis, and I'm not really sure why. Let me just log on to my my studio app. Yep, they're all still there. I don't know why it's I'm not sure why it's showing that instead. I'm going to have to try and figure out how to turn that off, because it's quite frustrating that Icon's membership emoji is not showing. Very frustrating, actually. 11 people here, boys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're getting ready to go here very, very soon. At the moment, we have 12, 13. We're waiting on one driver. I'm not sure who we are waiting on. We have both golden box. I don't see Ash. Is Ash joining? Is Ash joining today? He hasn't messaged me to say that he wasn't. Ash has not confirmed. Okay. Ash said he's on his way. Okay, perfect. Okay, we'll delay by a minute. We'll watch a couple of cars go around the track. Icon with a 17.5. I know Icon has been in the 16s, so that's practically quick lap time. Hopgood filling in for Ilya Wulski today, who might be in some serious trouble, might be getting replaced, reports say, very, very soon. Contracts might be up. Luke out on track, also a man who needs a good performance. Romiton. Lancia domination might bore fans, apparently. Beautiful livery done too. Very, very beautiful livery done. Hillsworth has joined. We're going to get this qualifying session underway nice and quickly. Nice in and out today. No messing. Nicholas, why is Nicholas there? Is Nicholas filling in? Oh, you're spectating. Okay. We need to get Pillsworth to ready up nice and quickly. We're 2 minutes behind schedule, Lash. Let's get going, bro. Good man. Let's get started qualifying. Okay, gents. Good luck in qualifying. We're 3 minutes over. Not too bad. We were 15 minutes over the last day, so being 3 minutes under is not too bad. Okay, let's spectate. Who is going to touch the track first? Who's brave enough? It would appear it is Lancia or Hopgood as in Borno. Didn't have time for practice, says Panam. Panam, who 2 weeks ago had a fantastic race in the wet at the Nürburgring. Managed to bring the car home on inters and dry after a heavy downpour. Icon leads the cars out. We have a 14 car grid this week, full grid. How about that? Very, very, very good. It's fantastic to have a full grid. It's the first time in a long time we've had a full grid. GB dominance incoming, question mark? Yeah, I mean, it's everyone's game. It's everyone's game, and Hopgood goes around, manages to keep it out the barriers. Hopgood almost taking his front wing off. Would have ended up with damage. Managed to keep it out the barriers. Zapla, first car, leading the session now. Hoping for a good race today, Zapla. Here's there. Zapla's internet a little struggling. A little bit of lag there. And Emir starts his push lap. Quentin once again finding himself behind Luke. Last week it was Alejandro Martinez who found himself behind Luke while on a push lap. This week it's Rambat. Hello, spiders. We had Verschure and we had Julian. Lovely GB livery is done. Here out on track as well, hoping for another good session. They had a very good session a couple of weeks ago. Alejandro Martinez, the only man who's not been on track yet. Zapla will be the first man to cross the track, unless Quentin will be. Is Quentin going to be the first car to cross the track? It would appear Quentin will be the first man to set a lap time. Is Icon ahead of him? Yes, he is. Icon would set the first lap time. 17.4. What about Quentin? Quentin 5/10 behind in 18. Luke 3 seconds behind that. Aiden goes. Sam goes now. Oh, Sam is also filling in for Andy Bianchi. Sam is filling in for Andy Bianchi. Andy Bianchi can't race today, so he's found himself a reserve driver, which is fantastic. Also, Hopgood is filling in for Billy Whiskey, who is also not here this week. Also, good to see him on track. We've got both drivers, Sam and Hopgood, who were supposed to start this year in the championship, but for unforeseen circumstances were no longer able to take part in the championship road round, which is disappointing, but they get a chance to show their talents today as reserve drivers. Pan Am third fastest, 8/10 behind Quentin. Verschure, I suspect, wasn't on a very push yet. He was definitely not on a push lap. 25, no way. He was definitely not on a push lap. He's definitely on a push lap now, though. Rambat goes 17.5. 50 thousandths of a second off of Icon. Rambat has a lot of ground to make up if he wants to compete against Icon for this championship at the moment. Icon's teammate Alejandro Martinez is running in that second place spot, and I'm sure he's not going to want to give it up. We're watching Verschure now as he crosses the line, goes 7th fastest. That's 1:19.5 for Verschure. 1/10 behind his teammate Julian. Julian does not improve on his lap time. Aiden slapped with 0.5 second time, but running very closely behind Luke, almost forcing him down the track. Martinez puts a 19.1 for 6th place at the moment. Icon is down in 2nd place as Quentin sets the fastest lap of a 17.3. Scuderia Bianchi number 97 is on provisional pole with 15 minutes left on the clock. Loads of time for more laps from every driver on the grid today. Icon is into the pits though, on his way out of the pits now. Alejandro Martinez on a push now. No, he's not on a push. He's very slow to this corner. He's definitely not pushing, I would imagine. Julian though is now on a push again. Verschure is into the pits. He's on his way out. Grab there, down a 9th, 2/10 off of Verschure. Zapla is down in 10th, only 38 thousandths of a second behind Rapper. Luke also struggling a little with Sam in 3rd place now. fastest lap time of an 18.3 personal best for Sam. Can he improve that? Hopgood does a 21.5. Sam's going to have to push hard now. He's got Luke in front of him, and he will be pulling a little slipstream from Luke, but it's going to have to be a much faster lap than this, I suspect. He's not going to improve on his lap time. He'll get a push now though, and he'll get a nice little slipstream from Luke down that main straight. Pan Am, ooh, he's gone off the track. Down in 5th now. Verschure on an out lap. I'd say Icon has been in the 16s. We know that for a fact. The question is, can that translate to qualifying pace? Martinez has set an 18.3, goes 0.02 of a second faster than Sam, but is in 3rd place for now. Not sure what he's doing with his tyres. He's trying to brake. You can see him hitting the handbrake. He's almost stopped entirely on track. Sam goes through. Alejandro Martinez now sets off. I'm not sure what he was doing. Now, here's a question. Quentin is pulling a slipstream on Icon. Icon, is he pushing? Icon surely not pushing. No, he's not pushing. Quentin though still is pulling a slipstream. Two big faces in the Gran Turismo community battling it out for a championship this year. Alejandro Martinez has conveniently put himself into that championship fight as well, running in 2nd place. Both Serie cars could have an internal battle for the championship. It would depend on several factors, though Alejandro Martinez has got quite a step to catch, and so does Quentin. Icon almost 50 points ahead of in front of Alejandro Martinez. I think he is. He's 56 points ahead of Alejandro Martinez, who's running in 2nd. Quentin and Alejandro need a good result today to try and top this man. 17.4 is the time to beat. 17.3 is the time to beat. Icon is going to have to push extremely hard here. He's pulling a small slipstream from Quentin. Quentin moves out of the way. Oh! Boat into the pits. Interesting. I thought Icon was pushing there. Icon pushing Quentin nice and down into the pits, and the 3 at the top of the leaderboard right now are into the pits putting fresh tyres on. Quentin is released, Icon's released, and now Alejandro Martinez is released. Sam still on a push now. Verschure has done a 19.2. He has improved on his lap. Ooh, this could be a good lap. This could be a very good lap on Quentin. Or I mean, and there you go. That it was. I knew when he crossed the line, or the final corner, he was on a good look. And now Verschure is in 3rd. 18.3 for Jorben. People here, 10 minutes left in this qualifying session. Pan Am has not had a chance to practice this week, still running in 6th, only 0.2 behind Sam. Sam, a reserve driver this week for people who have not been into the stream, filling in for Andy Bianchi. This could be a fast lap. It does not improve. It looked fast. Alejandro Martinez on a push now as these 3 start a push lap. Alejandro pulling a slipstream off Quentin, Quentin pulling a slipstream off Icon. It'll be very fast laps here. Hotfoot is a 20. For sure pushing now. Once again. For sure could cause an upset here today. If he can put his car in the right place, he could take an early lead of the race. If he can get close enough, he's got a very fast launching car. Quentin now, pulling again a slipstream from Icon. He's not improving his lap time though. Lap times are almost identical. Icon again into the pits, so is Quentin. Alejandro Martinez stays out, does not improve his lap time. For sure into the pits now. Ellsworth. If he stayed behind Icon, Icon can push. Quentin playing mind games there. And once again, Quentin is behind Icon. Icon has a 1 second time penalty. These are two of the most known drivers in the Gran Turismo community. Is Quentin and Icon. Goes out ahead of Icon now. Icon now speeding up, maybe getting slipstream with Quentin. Nope, he's creating his own air. Julian struggling in East 458. 7 likes on the stream, boys. If we can get more than that, that'd be great. We have 9 people watching. Hopefully more and more people come in throughout this day. Alejandro Martinez is improving on his lap time. Has gotten ahead of Versure, but is improving on his lap time. Little slipstream there from Ben Hughes, nothing too severe. He's up by 20 thousandths of a second. He's going to have a good sector 3. The sector struggles in a little bit. No, he's abandoned. He obviously lost enough time where it wasn't worth it. Icon now on a push. Alejandro Martinez being forced to slow down. Icon now is not improving this lap time so far. 5 minutes left, nearly 4 minutes left in this qualifying session. There's not much time left to find some pace. Icon diving into the pits again. Quentin into the pits, Alejandro in the pits. Now, what can Versure answer with here? Is it down a second on Quentin's time? So he would be an improvement, only just though. No, he's not improved. Poor sector 3. Sam, 41 thousandths of a second off of Versure. Julian struggling. Down in 8th though, still points. Zapla looking to pull a little slipstream here. Zapla have. Ooh, someone's gone deep. Who was that? It was Aiden, I think. A lot of noise. 3 minutes left in this qualifying session. Quentin on an outlap, Icon on an outlap, Alejandro Martinez on an outlap, so is Jorben. Sam on a push. Oh, Sam has to take to the escape route. I think Billsworth is on a push lap. He is on a push lap. He's up 4/10 of a second on his personal. Oh, he's been slapped with a 0.5 second time penalty. What a disaster for Billsworth. Rambat now on a push. So is Icon. Alejandro Martinez letting cars through. Alejandro Martinez hoping for a better lap time in the final minutes. Alejandro taking to the escape route, letting Icon on a push. Is he improving? Oh, Quentin's been slapped with a 0.5 second time penalty. He's got a minute to get to the line to try and push once more. Icon definitely doesn't need to. Icon now on another push. Quentin will start a push. He is on a push. Alejandro Martinez definitely not on a push, but he's going to have to hurry it up because he's running out of time. There's 30 seconds left in this session to get a lap time done. Quentin and Icon are well ahead. "25 seconds left on the clock to the line. Quentin now pushing. Oh, he's caught up in traffic. Can Hopgood get out of the way? He does just about though. Oh, this will be slow for Quentin, I think. He's going to pull some small slipstream. Can it be an improvement? Hopgood's going to have to get out of the way. No, he's down by 0.5 of a second. Icon's forced to slow down, which means Quentin will take provisional pole and his first pole position of this season. Icon will have to only settle for second place. Alejandro Martinez, though, the next car on the track who will cross the line. How is he going to fare out? He slides into the corner and hopefully down the back straight now he'll find some pace. He doesn't look tremendously quick though. How is he into sector 2? No, he's down 0.4 of a second. What about Verschuur? Down 0.4 of a second as well. The rest of the cars are forced to slow down. I think this is your grid. This is your grid. Quentin takes provisional pole, or takes pole position for qualifying. That is qualifying. Luke crosses the line now. Does not improve. He's down in 12th. Ben Hughes manages 11th place. It's a good result for Ben Hughes. Okie dokie, gents. Let's not waste any time. We're at the start mark. Good luck. Stay safe into turn 1 and 2 because they can get complex, and have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, round 5 of the Super Championship in 2005 or 2025 at Michelin Road, Atlanta. Let's get going. We go. 5 lights on. And it's lights out and away we go. Icon doesn't get a very great launch, neither does Quentin though, and Alejandro Martinez is up into the middle of them and into the lead of the race. Off the line, Alejandro Martinez is leading this race, and Verschuur's off the track. What a disastrous start for Verschuur. Alejandro Martinez, though, is leading this race. Quentin manages to stay in second place. What happened to Icon? Alejandro Martinez leading this race now. Quentin very closely behind. Icon, Julian had a great launch. Great start for Julian. Pan Am forced to slow down. Zappa will take a position here. Icon down at 5th though. What a disastrous start. Quentin now looking to come past Alejandro Martinez. Oh, Alejandro goes deep. And he loses loads of positions when he crashes into his teammate. Luckily the ghost kicked in. Alejandro Martinez drops to 6th. Icon up to 4th now, but he's got Julian seriously close for company. Julian looking. Julian thinking he might have something here. Icon trying to get past Aiden now, who's managed to get up to 3rd. Alejandro Martinez has got a lot of cars behind him looking to get positions. Pan Am down in 8th. Have dirty tyres. Sam up to 2nd place as well. Quentin now 1.6 seconds off and into the lead of the fray. Aiden trying to find a way past Sam. Icon still there as well. Icon down at 4th at the moment. Sam has been overtaken by Aiden, who's running in 2nd place. Nearly loses it, holds on, just about holds on, and stays in 2nd place. Sam gets out of the way, now Icon's up to 3rd. Julian in 5th, watching all of this unfold, is starting to catch up. Verschuur down in 9th place at the moment, is starting to catch Pan Am. Julian though, what a start for Julian. Icon now trying to find a way past, if he can find a way past Aiden. Quentin 3.7 seconds out the lead of this race. 4 cars here fighting for 2nd place. Better exit, can he? I think he did. Icon within a 10th now of Aiden. Icon needs to get past Aiden nice and quickly here, if he can. And now Icon is into 2nd place. Aiden didn't fight it. Julian is up into 4th. He's gotten past Sam. What a great start for Julian. home race for him too. Now he's got Aiden in his sights. Aiden has Icon is his. Aiden looking to come. Oh, Aiden's off. Or sorry, Julian has gone off the track. Manages to hold just about Zappla. He's gotten past Verschure, but Verschure has gotten past Pan Am and Hopgood. Went 4.8 seconds out the lead of this race. Aiden's staying very closely to Icon too. In 0.6 of a second. Aiden gets a good launch out of that turn as well and will have a nice slipstream down the back straight. And Julian has Zappla for company. Zappla pulls out. And Zappla takes a position. Where is Alejandro Martinez? Oh, he has front wing damage. He is catching Lewick though. Jorman now trying to come past Julian has gotten past Zappla. Oh my god! Well, I can't wait to see the replays of that. Somebody's going to have to go and clip that. Zappla looking to come past Verschure now. And Julian slapping a 0.5 second time penalty. Or sorry, Aiden's still very much so within touching distance of Icon. And Jordan will take 5th place. And Julian's going to be forced to slow down. No internal battles at Golden Block today. Verschure goes straight up into 5th. Julian doesn't make it hard either. Zappla and Pan Am fighting it out here. Alejandro Martinez has gotten past Lewick. Now he has to try and orchestrate grab here on Hopgood. Aiden starting to struggle with those soft tyres. Sam all over his rear wing. GP2 engine moment. And Icon has pulled the gap. It's 2 seconds now. Now can Sam find a way past Aiden? I think he will, towards the bottom of the hill. And here we go. Will there be a move on here? Is Aiden going to try and defend it? No. Aiden though is very, very slow into the corner. And as you can see, Sam gets a fantastic exit. He'll make a move down into turn 1 perhaps. Sam now. Is he going to pull out? No, he's not. He's going to stay nice and close into turn 1. Quentin 6.7 seconds out ahead of Icon. On racing softs that are starting to go off ever so slightly. And there you go. Martinez is up and into 10th place. He's back into the points. Grab here takes a trip to the wall. And that'll be a lot of damage. He's going to have to pay that damage. That's a whole lot of damage for Grab here. This has not been a good start to this race for Grab here. There's a lot of race left to go. Pillsworth down at 14th. Ben Hughes now makes up a place on Grab here. behind Sam. Sam claims third place. Aiden is into the pits. I assumed as much. His front tyres are completely gone. Quentin has done a good job at holding on to his tyres, which means Verschuer on better tyres is going to take 4th place. Zappla will take 5th place. Pan Am 7th and Julian. Sorry, Pan Am 6th, Julian 7th. Julian, though, how interesting, is getting very close to Pan Am. Quentin Rambat now, 7.3 seconds out. Have we any battles left on turn? Julian is getting nice and cozy with Pan Am here. He gets a great launch. Now slipstream all the way down the back straight. Does he have enough in the 458 to get him nice and close at the bottom of the hill for a move? Don't think so. He's too far back. Oh, he's going to go for it anyway. Was thinking about it, backs out just at the last minute, but Pan Am, oh, Julian is now into the pits. Zappla is up to 4th. Hopgood battling now with Alejandro Martinez, who's clawing his way back up along the grid. Will be back up to 6th and will take presumably 5th, or sorry, 6th here from Hopgood at some point. Oh, Hopgood goes around. Was there contact there? Alejandro Martinez has front wing damage, but he had that from a while ago. Alejandro Martinez now has got 10 seconds to make up on Pan Am. Where's Aiden after he's pit? He's down in 9th. Julian down in 10th. Still in the points. Quentin is now into the pits. Fresh set of tyres will go on. Icon stays out. Icon's going to be under pressure very shortly from Sam. Sam is catching Icon very quickly. Sam had a poor set of S's there. Lost about 0.2 of a second to Icon. Sam's still fighting though. Sam's within slipstream distance of Icon. He won't make up enough space down at the bottom of the hill, but he will be within 0.8 of a second. That GTR has come alive around this track. I think the presumed car to be favoured was the M6, but it's not. I think the GTR is the car to have been in today for those who had it selected. Icon is in real trouble here as Sam closes it to within 0.7 of a second. And again, Sam losing so much time in the S's. Zappla now into the pits. Alejandro Martinez is into the pits. Rambat trying to get past Hopgood. Hangs it out around the outside. Icon going for one stop. Ooh, I don't know about that. Sam though, a lot of sliding. All all the hard work just gone. The GTR is faster in a straight line. Pan Am running in third now. Quentin now down in fourth place. He's made up so many places. Alejandro Martinez released now in 8th place. Where is Julian? Julian's not that far up the road. Sam now into the pits. Now released from the pit. Oh, he's been slapped with a 3-second time penalty. Luke could be in a lot of trouble here. Hillsworth letting cars through. Sam in the pits, and Pan Am takes second place. Ooh, Pan Am. Does he have enough fuel to get back to the pits? That's the question here. He's got to be in fuel mode. He's got to be in fuel mode 6. He's just got to be. Quentin 37 seconds behind the front running car, Icon Amir. Pan Am, does he have enough fuel to get back to the pits? It's really hard to say if he does or not. Luke forced to slow down. Pan Am could be in trouble here, and he has run out of fuel. I thought he didn't have enough fuel. I knew it looked funny. He has run out of fuel, and Quentin is steaming up behind Grab Hair right now. Icon refueling the car. Icon did mediums already. What does that mean for Quentin? Quentin hasn't even gotten... Icon slowly coming out of the pits. It's a long pit lane too. What's that mean for Quentin? He's going to have to hurry up if he's to retake the lead of this race. Quentin. Icon released now. Quentin just out ahead of Icon. 1.1 is the gap. And all of a sudden, we have a race at the front. Icon on softs, Quentin on brand new mediums. Grab Hair about to be lapped. Blue flags will be waved right now. Grab Hair refusing to get out of the way. Down the back straight to create a little bit of a block between himself and Icon. The craftsmanship here in the racing between these two is just staggering. I mean, most people wouldn't even think to drag another car down along the back straight with them to gain that little bit of a cushion. Quentin's sliding around a little bit. Icon will make up a lot of time in the S's with those softer compound tyre. Julian running in 4th place. Where is Verschuur? Down in 7th place at the moment. Martinez on softs. Aiden back up to 3rd. Julian running in 4th. What a great showing for Julian today in his home race. Oh, he's been slapped with a second time penalty. Julian now You'll be forced to serve that, and you lose for a 1 second time penalty. You roughly lose about 2.5 seconds. So where will Sam be after that penalty? And as you can see, it's about 2.5 seconds is what Julian lost there. People here, thank you so much for holding the line for WSC. It's been a slow day today, unfortunately, in terms of viewers. We were hoping for a bit more. Julian, though, holding his own for now. Sam raging up behind him on hard compound tyres. Interesting choice for Sam. Sam's going to the end. Sam is thinking the end of this race, as a rampant Alejandro Martinez, El Matador, is catching him very, very quickly. Oh, there's a battle at the front. We're missing it. Quentin is in second place. Icon has gone up into the lead of the race now. However, Quentin has a slipstream. Is there a dive into turn 1 for Quentin? He goes for it! He's back up into the lead. These two battling it out. Quentin leading once again. We're watching a fight here at the front. Quentin and Icon. Now their tyres have come into equal. Icon on the faster set of compound. The faster compound tyre right now is in Icon's favour. However, length is definitely in Quentin's now. Big slipstream down this back straight. Can Icon find a way past Quentin? Blue flagged cars up ahead as we see a battle unfolding between Ben Hughes and Luak. Ben Hughes goes off the track, I think. Quentin holds on to first place for now. Icon's fuel, I mean a lighter car, meaning a faster car. Now is there a move on for Icon down into turn 1? No, there's not. Quentin goes very defensive. Icon gets a great launch though. They're side by side into turn 2, and Icon takes the lead of the race. They're swapping back and forth. Quentin now back up into the lead, and Icon on the inside does not. Quentin has to take the exit, so there was just no space. Will that be a penalty for Quentin? No, he will not be penalised for it. The game feels he was forced off the track. Game stewards feel he was forced off the track. Icon much better position now though. Now this is a battle here. This is a battle we have on here. Icon now looking to take the lead of the race once again. Side by side, coming down at the bottom of the back straight, and Quentin momentarily was in second place. Now he's back up into the lead of the race. And the more they battle, the more Icon's tyres are starting to go off. These are two of the biggest names in WSC history. Quentin, definitely one of them. Despite his lack of races, he joined in the middle of the season last year towards the back end, and he proved straight away with a win that he is a man who will be at the front. With Icon, with Alejandro Martinez, with Verschure, and all the top drivers in WSC, Quentin is definitely including in that list. Icon's tyres going off a little bit. It's a great exit though. And now there's no defence mechanism for Quentin down the back straight. Icon is reeling him in very quickly. Icon now, is he going to pull? No, he's not. He's backed out of that one. He was thinking about it. Decided against it. Oh, Julian. Oh, Julian. Oh, Julian. Oh, Julian. Oh, what a disaster. Quentin and Icon still at each other's throats. Quentin and Icon still fighting. And Icon's tyres are dwindling away. For sure down in 9th. Is he on a DS? He's on a new set of tyres. What do these two do? They stay out once again. They will presumably pit at the same time. Julian, what you need to do, right? Press the share button on your PlayStation remote and save the last 3 minutes of your gameplay. Really important you do that. Really important you do that. Or if your electricity has gone out. Okay, so his PlayStation has been forcibly turned off. When he's turning the PlayStation back on again, it'll show a screen that says the PlayStation was improperly shut down and that it has to try and recover the data. Take a photograph of that. Really important. Quentin and Icon battling out now as Quentin starts to pull away a little bit on Icon as these tyres go off. Quentin lost a lot of time there. Alejandro Martinez has been in the pits and is now out on a fresh set. Julian, I hope you, can you confirm what you heard, what I had said to you? Really important. Quentin now, 0.8 of a second out ahead of Icon. Icon's tyres are giving up. And now he's fallen out of slipstream. Okay, was your PlayStation forcibly turned off? I'm going to assume it was, because your power is gone. You need to, before you boot back up the PlayStation, you need to take a photograph when you're booting back up of the failed to shut down correctly screen. Really important you do that. Icon dives off and into the pits. Quentin stays out. Where's Aiden? Can Aiden get ahead of Icon here? No, we need verified, proof of it. So just take a picture of that screen. Usually, what we do if it's a disconnect through the game's problems. We get people to save their most recent gameplay. Quentin 24 seconds ahead of Aiden. Icon has dropped behind Sam, whose racing hard tyres right now are working in his favour. There is only 8 laps left in this race. I had it projected as a 40-minute race. Quentin is looking like he's going to complete it in about 37 minutes, at the 37-minute mark. Aiden is going to have to pit. What a result that would have been for Aiden today. Alejandro Martinez is catching Zapla. He's on a fresh set of racing softs. Zapla on hards. Icon back up to third, battling with Sam. Sam thinking about a move, doesn't go for it. Quentin has not pitted yet, and he's losing a lot of time to Icon. A lot of time. Pit is around 37 seconds. Icon could clinch this. Icon could just about clinch this. Quentin now into the pits. Where is Icon? Icon's at the very bottom of that back straight. Quentin refueling. Now released. Where's Icon? It is a long pit exit. Icon now through the final corner. Where's Icon? Icon now rounds turn 1. Where's Quentin? Quentin narrowly keeps the lead of this race. Should have pit the lap after Icon was pitting. He lost a lot of time for no reason. Icon now all over his rear wing, and Icon is fastest in sector 1. Quentin, who has led this race for an awful long time, could have put his chances in jeopardy here, because this man does not make any mistakes. Who is ahead of him? Grab here is pulling Quentin down with a slipstream the whole way down that back straight. Blue flags are being flown for Grab here. Oh, and he gets in the way of Icon. Grab here just couldn't get through the chicane fast enough. And Quentin now, once again, 8/10 ahead of Icon. Whereas Alejandro Martinez, he is now closing in on Zapla. Sam in third at the moment. Great. Aiden Ransom, unfortunately, due to a thunderstorm, Julian has been disconnected. Unfortunately. But there's a battle between these two titans at the front. Quentin Rambat versus Icon Amir. 7/10 the gap, and now Quentin has another associate in front of him. Luke will be able to pull him down that back straight in slipstream. gets out of the way. 5 tenths. The gap now. 5 laps to go. Who has fresher tyres? The answer is Quentin. Who has less fuel? The answer is Icon. Alejandro Martinez has gotten past Justin Zapla. Oh, there was contact ever so slightly. It didn't affect anything, luckily. Aidan Ransom, unfortunately, there's no rejoining the session, though. If he can prove, which I believe he can, prove, he will get consolation, compensation, should I say. Icon still behind Quentin for now. Fresher tyres is on Quentin's car. Icon has less fuel, so can go a little bit faster. 3 laps left in this absolute titan of a race. And I definitely underestimated the amount of time this would take. I thought 40 minutes, but at the moment, these two are at 35 minutes. Maybe I was not far wrong. I was not far wrong with my lap times. 7 tenths of a second. Icon's starting to feel the pinch of those tyres now. Alejandro Martinez is catching Aidan, but not fast enough. Versure down at 7th will take home points. Aidan gave you a bad strat. Where is Pan Am? Pan Am is in 8th, so it's still in points. 1/10. That's 1 second between these two. Icon needs to find a little bit more to try and get into the slipstream of Quentin. Now he's back in it. Oh, and Icon really struggling with those tyres now. Icon really struggling with those tyres. Time to Alejandro Martinez behind him. I'll tell you who's losing a bit too much time. That is Icon. It's 1.4 the gap now. Sam had a great strategy with going on to hards and just staying out on a one stop. He will get 3rd place. Oh, Aidan's been slapped with a 1 second time penalty. That's essentially a 2.5 second time penalty when you're forced to slow down. 1.7 seconds is the gap now between Quentin and Icon, and these two have been at each other's throats from the very get-go. And now the gap is 2 seconds. Aidan's lost a 10th to Alejandro Martinez, going to lose 2.5 seconds now, and Hopgood is assumably going to get back through. He'll unlap himself. Oh, Aidan nearly loses it. Up in the grass once again. Aidan's starting to struggle. Ooh, someone's gone off up ahead. Quentin now. Alejandro Martinez 5.5 away now after that penalty. 2.7 now. Quentin unless he does something very silly, will win this race. Quentin will win, but Icon will definitely finish second. Closest car, 19 seconds away. Alejandro Martinez, is he catching? He can see Aiden. Only a lap left. Alejandro Martinez got a slipstream. Nearly 3 seconds ahead is Quentin. Someone's gone off the track again. Quentin on the back straight now. Quentin now coming down into the final chicane of this race. It's been a while since Scuderia Bianchi have been on the top step, and this will be, in his career, his WSC career, a second victory. Quentin Rambat wins round 5 of the Super Championship. Icon takes second. Sam will settle for third. He's kind of in no man's land there. Aiden, at the moment, is definitely going to secure fourth for himself. Alejandro Martinez is looking like he's in trouble with fuel. Luuk unlaps himself. Zapla will take 6th place. Verschure will take 7th. Pan Am 8th. Brabhair will finish in 9th. And Hopgood will get the final points place. Quentin wins. Pole to fastest lap to win. Takes 8th place, and thus rounding out the grid, Quentin wins though. The 4-race streak of Icon comes to an end. Pillsworth yet to cross the line, will cross the line now. What a win for the Dutchman. Let's go straight to the anthems. Okay, please everybody be respectful of the team's anthem, the Italian national anthem. After the ads. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please everybody be respectful of the Italian national anthem. Okay, please everybody be respectful. I don't know why I have like 5 different versions of the Italian national anthem. Now, please everybody be respectful of the Dutch national anthem, the driver's anthem. And now that the F1 outro is complete, ladies and gentlemen, well done. Great race. We're going to go to the driver of the day. Start a poll. Your driver of the day. I know who Spiders would vote for. And there is truly only 4. Now, please start and vote for your driver of the day. Please vote for your driver of the day. You can hear my daughter in the background screaming. She's not screaming, she's just making noise. Max on pole. No way! Are you serious? Quentin, don't mess with me. Quentin. Yes! Sorry, that was... I shouldn't be expressing my... I'm supposed to be unbiased. No way. There's just no way. You've made me Sunday, lads. You've made me Sunday. Between that epic battle at the front to now telling me this. That's just so good. I'm so happy right now. Where did Yuki finish? Please tell me Yuki did something good. Please tell me Yuki. See, yeah, making noise for Gwenton. You can hear in the background. Max on pole is real, but where is Yuki? P13. No! Why, man? Why? Man, he was so good in practice. Why, man? P20. Please do vote. 16 people here. Vote for your driver of the day. Only 14 votes on the poll. Please do vote for your driver of the day. Please do vote for your driver of the day, folks, if you've not done already. 14 votes with 17 people here. Let's go, boys. Can you all hear her? I assume you can hear her. She's going mad. She's going absolutely mad. Please do vote for your driver of the day, folks, if you've not done already. "19 votes on the stream. There's only 18 people here. Who's stacking votes?" Who's stacking votes? "20 votes on the stream, and 20. Who's stacking? Who's stacking? Someone's messing with the poll anyway. Okay, boys, I'm going to give it one more minute. I'm going to give it one more minute. 21 votes. Okay, we're going to call it there, gents, at the 5-minute mark. Julian, you are the driver of the day. Congratulations. Run it back. Lol, Matt Alonso. Who's stacking votes? Who's there with alt accounts just going vote, vote, vote? Okie dokie, gents. That is all I have time for. In fact, we've actually got done 20 minutes sooner than we usually do. That's record-breaking time. Righto, gents. We're going to call it at that. Thank you so much for taking part. Well done, Quentin, on your win, your first win of 2025 and your second career win. And yeah, we'll be back next week. I actually have no idea. I haven't even looked as to what next week's race is going to be. But thank you so much for taking part. Thank you so much for racing. And we will be back next week. And without further ado, Gora Mila Magat, Rogus, Slán a Bhaile.